Greetings and welcome. Thank you for stopping by here on YouTube at The Real Bloom from Within Love. I go by Bloomy. And the original air date of this session is Saturday, May the 21st, 2022. Anything that you all need to know about me should be listed in the description box. This is a Reiki light language session, ASMRic type session, dealing with releasing. Following this video, maybe tomorrow we will be doing a Reiki light language for receiving, bringing in certain energies. And so tonight, this is dedicated to releasing. I am a Reiki Master, energy channeler, light language. I utilize various forms of metaphysical and esoteric modalities. I use angel healing numbers. I'll be using that in this session as well. So I'll be doing several different things here. Okay, it's dedicated to releasing. So we'll be using a singing bowl, shamanic rattle. I'll go into silence. We'll be using selenite wand, sunstone point. Okay, I'll go into more silence. And then when I go into light language, if you're open to it, if not, just simply use it as a relaxation, or set the intention that, okay, return to sender, you're not wanting to receive that aspect. But light language is another form of sound frequency soul healing that bypasses the traditional language centers of the brain. So it's not something to try to make sense of. I invite you all to start doing your research on that if you feel like your soul is guiding you to it. So this is a merge of different types of healing or release. Okay, we will be doing Reiki. I will merge Usui Reiki along with Sekhmet Reiki and the angel numbers for each category that I'm going to point out here in a moment. And then the light language. Okay, so just set your intention. All you have to do is say, I agree, I'm open, I'm receptive, or I agree under the leadership of Source or my higher self as is appropriate for me. Okay, that's all you have to do. And again, if this is not something for you, then you simply can just click off and go on to something more suitable for you. Okay, so this is what we're doing today, beautiful souls. Okay, I want to bring the board up a little bit so you guys can see the category here of what we are releasing tonight. Okay, so on my handy dandy board here, hopefully it's not too shadowy here. Okay, it's a little bit shadowy. There we go. So it's Reiki light language on releasing. So we're gonna remove energy. We're going to deal with the 3D fear mentality. We're going to deal with 3D programming. We're going to deal with subconscious PTSD. We're going to deal with shock and terror. And then lastly, we're going to deal with erasing bad memories that is like on this loop and it's no longer serving. It's like stuck, okay, traumatic energy. Okay, we're going to add energy healing and codes to clear that out. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up here. I don't know if you guys could see it, but we probably don't need it anymore. Okay, so I'm going to put this to the side. I do have my essential oil blend, okay, that I like to use, that has rose petals, it has black tourmaline, it has quartz, it has amethyst, coconut oils, think lavender. So I'm just going to put a little bit on myself, on my hands first, as a facilitator, right? As the channeler. I wish I had a candle for this session, but I used up all my candles. I have to get more and restock here. Okay, you guys see the proverbial heart that I use in representative for these types of healing sessions. So we are going to take a closer look of this heart here. Okay, we want to look at what's going on here. You can set an intention that this represents your heart chakra, okay, and or just your soul, okay, and anything that you are ready to release, or your higher self is saying you are ready to release or alchemize here, right? I'm gonna use my handy dandy light here. Let me see, could you guys see? Want to look. We want to see here. So let's see what's going on. What's going on? So we're shining the light. The light is what helps us to be able to heal. When we shine the light, right? When we shine the light, it helps us to be able to see, to know, right? What's needing to be released, right? It's the hidden that makes it a challenge. It's hidden. You don't know where to go, what to look at, right? So we're bringing in light to help us release in this session. Okay. Let's get a little bit of spray. I have a releasing spray I want to use. Then I'm going to use the shamanic rattle here and some singing bowls, so it'll get a little bit loud. Spraying myself as well. Now let's put a little bit of love in your heart, right? Let's put a little bit of love. Okay. All right. Let's start with the sound. So, trigger warning, okay? It may get a little bit loud. I'm trying to have lower hush tones, more soothing tones, but this part may be a little loud, okay? So if you're super sensitive to sound, I recommend that this part, you go ahead and turn down the volume on the video, so that for this part it won't be as sharp for you, okay? we haven't even gotten into the real session. So we're just breaking through auric field a little bit. The day, the environment. That's what we use the spray for. Soften it up a little bit. Okay. So we haven't quite got into the symbols and the numbers yet. So just bear with me. We're just breaking through first layers, okay? All right. Let's get some more sound here. I'm gonna put this heart right here. Move my selenite wand. I'm gonna move my singing bowl a little bit closer to this heart, your proverbial heart there. All right, or soul, your soul. All right. Have said, belief systems, programs, releasing anything stuck in the zeal and the throat. Hurt, pain, distortion, drama, trauma. All right. And now I'm going to just use the selenite wand a little bit just to wave through the auric field a little bit more before we get deep into the actual Reiki and light language. Not that it's not happening already, but in depth here. All right. Liquid light. Selenite is known as liquid light. Through here. This is the soul, but you can set an intention that as a reverse point of view, that it's you looking at you looking at you, this being representative of your soul or your heart chakra, okay? your auric field. If you can just imagine you shrunk yourself, you're sitting here, right? You just want to wave. Selenite is very soothing, very cleansing. Remove all of the energetic debris, if you will, energetic mud, if you will, energetic gunk and dirt, auric gunk and dirt, if you will. No. I liken it unto everything else in this life, you know. The physicality, if we don't maintenance the physicality, it starts to get sick, it feels heavy, it feels weighted down. The energy body is really no different, right? It's not that there's a codependency on these types of things, but it's likened unto you take a shower to clear your body, okay? Your physical body, if that helps, right? And what affects the energy body is from the inside and out. It's from the inside and out. Okay, it's a little bit of both. All right, so we used a little bit of the selenite here we're still removing this to top layers. Okay. So now I'm going to use the sun point in this way initially here. I'm going to add some angel numbers in. Okay, before I get to the master symbols, I'm going to go ahead and add the angel numbers. Okay, that we're using for this that I mentioned on the board, dealing with removing energy, removing the 3D fear mentality, the 3D program, subconscious PTSD, shock and terror, and then erasing bad memory. Okay, so picture this as you, your soul, your subconscious, your heart, whatever this represents for you, your aura, all chakras, all meridians, but you, okay? You. Light team, remove energy here. Removing the 3D fear mentality. Removing 3D programs. Subconscious PTSD, removing subconscious PTSD. Removing shock and terror. And removing bad memories that are ready to be alchemized and transmuted. Okay. Let's rock. shonen, home zazi shonen, chokore, 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 and up. Chokore, invite in the masters, chokore, and up. Chokore, chokore, and up. Chokore. Tail is grace, throat chakra, karmic shadow cleanse, karmic blockage vaporizer. Zonar, 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 noza, 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 halu, 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 heart, 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 krya, 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 ayava, 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 rama, 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 shanti, 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 fire serpent, fire serpent, fire serpent, om, om, om. Dumo, dumo, dumo. Chokore, chokore, chokore. I invite in Pleiades, Orions, any of the highest frequencies, benevolent beings, cosmic family, light language, my lineage as well as the collective, that this is for light language transmissions to remove these energies with ease and grace, effortless ebb and flow, that it bypasses the traditional language centers of the brain, removing 3D fear mentalities, 3D programs, subconscious PTSD, shock and terror, and erase bad memories, that the higher selves, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, and spirit guides of the highest light, in divine order and timing, with grace and compassion, I ask that this is instant and continual, that it's effortless, that it's graceful, that it's thorough, that it's felt, that it's realized, that is on a time release upon whatever comes through or comes up in the dream state, wake state, that this is to accelerate cellular, quantum, and epigenetic release so that collective can move forward, so that the collective can receive more light and co-create more light. Please, and wow, man, my eyes are burning here. All right. Yema yara masala yara kamata yara masala yara ramo yara kataya kuriasi yara rama yakoto asalama gursha yakata masala yoromo oshia katika gursha siakatama yara rama salo yara rama yara kata gursh samalakachkata aya samaya ayarama hasalam hayarama ayarama ayarama shim ahasalakata sara yara ya samala kata yarama ayarama sala yarama kata yarama asala uyaramaya uyararamaya kata oyara asa Ashi tia Karama yarama asala yarama asala yarama ashi yarama yarama simakato o yarama. I am feeling a whole lot of oddly enough, though we're releasing a whole lot of activity in the cranium and the head and the crown, the third eye and the eyes. Yakata yararama sala yararama sala gararama yararama sala yakata esheikete yarama asala huyararama sala yararama huyararama sala yakata Gata hasm shk 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 ayama oya asala ayakata ha yara. The mind control, that's what that's about. Hasiyarama release. Eseya malakata hoyarama yoro somo yoromo sala kata. Okay. So it's like there's the clearing, believe it or not, it's the clearing of the cranium up the upper chakras, even pertaining to releasing from the lower, the disconnection or the obstruction, the mind control, to keep you in that fear ego based energy, that fight or flight energy through the lores, the blockages, the obstructions to the connections with your higher self or your ancestors and spirit guides. Source, archangels, ascended masters, or whatever you resonate with here. But blockages, obstructions, programs, energies to the mind control, to block, to block. Garararamasala, to torment the mind. Katama. Thinking, the mentality, the perceptions. Gotayarama, yara, ya. Grshka. Gata, yororomo sola, yarama. Perception, third eye, which you're perceiving. Gorama, which you believe. Wow, it's a lot of. Hayarama, sala, yarama, asa, yarama, grosh, yarama, kata. Gorama, sala, yara, makata, yarama, asala, uya. Hai, gororosa, makata. Shai. Kata. Ye yarama. Orama sala, yara moya, hasalamaya. I'm going to use the sun point to lift out these energies here. I'm waving as proxy for you, collective, over my crown here, okay? With my sunstone point. Yakata, now I'm holding it there. Karama yarama asala, hoyararama asala I, ukrsa. Samakata yaroromo solo yararama, katama, yoromo sola yarama, katama yararamo osola I, hayarama, ayarama hi, ho, ha. Shakata yaroromo osoi yarama, karama, hasalam. Wow. Yama lakata yararama sala yarama. Ka yararama sala yararama. It's always heavier when we're doing the releasing. Orion's hokrshaya. Gara yararama salaya yararama salaya. Hadarama yararama salaya yararamo. Please assist with releasing these outdated paradigms, these ancestral conditionings, cultural conditionings, fear ego base, all the aforementioned here, the traumas here. Hayararama salaya, what was done to the brain. The senses, the connection with the higher selves, causing one to be afraid of that. Vaporize those blockages, team here. The shadow energy here. Karama, yara. Let's add. Well, we're not adding, huh? Well, no, we need the terrorist grace here. Taoist grace to release. Yararana masala, yararama. Yararana masala. Release. Adding amplified Taoist grace rays here. Hoyarama, hoyin. Releasing projections, transmuting the projections from the external, from the environment, from the culture, from past traumatic events, from groups, yakata, associations, hayararama, karmics, south node energies, hoyara yororomo sola, spell work, transmuting spell work, ayararama salaya, yara yarararama salaya, releasing any agreement or contracts to allow, known or unknown, hayaroromo salakata, revoked, veto, disintegrate, revoked, veto, disintegrate. Hayararamasala, cancel. Yayararamasala, lower frequency, malevolent grids. Hoyararamasala, yarararamasa, tolerance to the narcissistic rule. Hayararamasala kata. Hi shkata skrush. Ah isk shim grush asaya. Wow. Lot of activity up there, man. Kata yararama sala yararama. Yeah. Ha yararama sala yararama. Ha yararama sala yararama. Ha yararama sa yararoromoso yarororomoso yarororomoso. Wow. The fears. Yararama sa as a result of projected hate and jealousy. Ayarararamasa, alchemize. Ayarara, release, 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 release. Ho yararamasala yakata yararamasala. Ho ayararamasala yararama. Ho ayarara yararamoso yararamasala. Grasha yararama. Ayarama, release. Ho yarorosalaka. Kara yarama u. Ya, ra, ya, ga, yarama. Wow. Grr. It's a lot of activity up there, man. Garanarama sala. Releasing stress and anxiety and worry here. Grr. Ayararama sala. Overthinking. Mental dominance. Want to alchemize that. Grr. Siakatama yaroromo sala. Aya yoromo siyarama yaram. Over reliance upon the mental body, excess that comes from fear. Iyara hasala o hashiarama hayara that causes this hypervigilance. Thank you, team. Thank you, team. Salarama yararama ayasam. Grashia takata takata takata. Oh yeah, yama, yarama. Fear of one's own divinity. Let's release that, team. Fear of one's own spirituality, or fears, ayarama, that would keep one blocked off from their connection to the higher selves, or to help to release and to remove these things here. Yeah, kata yarara masala, whatever that obstruction is, light team, please. Hori yorororomo sola, asala, iekata, whether it's external interference, ayarara masala yararama, environment, societal, cultural, kata yarara masala, yere yororomoso, akata, belief factors, religion, whatever it is. Shaya, kataya, rana masala, ancestral things, grashaya, rana masala, yara, akashic things here, karama, gorosoma, kataya, siyakata. Wow, goto, thank you, team. Grashakataya, kata, osalamaya, takata, garara. Oh yeah, everybody. Wow, grashaya. Relieving the pressure in the cranium. Light team, please assist. Moving etheric implants or attachments. I didn't put it on the list, but whatever is trying to block the collective ayarara from their divine birthright, access to their own divinity, access to their higher self, access to their benevolent ancestors, access to their own akash, ayarana, their spirituality, grshayarama, whatever that obstruction is, hayararama asalaya, from the inside out, akatayararama sala, grshayararama, fear of ridicule, grshayararama, fear of persecution, grshayararama, fear of loss, fear of the unknown. Please assist with that. Release, release, release. Release. Let's add in safety and security, love, safety and security in the context of assisting the collective. Tell with grace to release, ayarama sala, to remove all these energies we mentioned here. Grrr. And may this be done deeply, deeply, deeply done epigenetically. Chaya kata in the inner child. Ayararamasa. As they sleep. Ayarama salayarama. May this be felt. Hayararama realized. Ashia kata. Yekete, yekete, yekete. Oyarama, oyararama. Okay, now I'm feeling it lift. Isia. I'm feeling it lift a little bit there. Yaya kataya rarama asala oya 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 oya. Ooh. I am. Ayasama. 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 Memories that are on a Groundhog's Day loop. Akatai. Eyarama. Please assist with that alchemy team and that release so that the charge is disintegrated, transmuted. The charge, akataya, on an epigenetic level. Shakata. Isiarama yarama. Gatai yaromo oso yarama oso ua 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 ua. Disintegrate the trauma bonds between the collective and those that are still in narcissistic energy towards them. Garama ayarama asalaya. Gora asa ya 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 ya. Aisim. Transmute the Stockholm Syndrome. Ayarama to the vagus nerve here. Yerama, 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 gata yoromo osola yaramaka. Asalai, 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 grra yarama, asalai, asalai, grr, asalai, 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 kata, kata, ya. Oh, yeah. Okay, I feel it lifting more and more. All right, there was a lot of pressure. I still feel a little bit, but it's lifting collective here. Hayarama, salayarama, asala, uya. Assisting the collective to release the perceptions of others, the programs that others project onto them, the perceptions, the beliefs, the emotions. Grrr, removing that with ease and grace, effortless ebb and flow. Gata, with each breath, with each inhale and exhale. Horiyararama salayararama. Grush yaramaya. Grush upon density. May this assist upon density as the collective goes about their lives, upon contact with people, places, things, and individuals that are still in the old energies. May this be transmuted. I ask the Violet Fire team to infuse the flames in the collective's energy fields, their subconscious, their auras, their chakras, their meridians, their entire beings and all of their bodies, and even their environments where they live, where they work, as they continue to work through this. Ayarama salayarama. Grrr sayarama salayarama. Grrr yarama salayakatea. Grrr shayam. Gatayarama salayarama aya. Okay, it's lifting up a lot now. Gorama alayarama salayarama salayarama. Gata yororomo soyarama. Katayarama salayarama. He searama yaro salaya. Gota asalaya lama alala uya. Hiyarama cry this in team. Let's raku this in team, please, and thank you. Grrrshum. Hayarama salayarama sala. Grrsh yararamaya. May the collective be able to find peace and rest with ease. Ayararama. May they find realm sleep. Kayararama sala. May their dreams be protected. May their astral travels be protected. May their Akashic records be protected under the leadership of their higher selves. Gata yararama sala yararama yararama sala, and that of their children. Gata yararama sayarama, their destinies. Grushiya yararama sala. Grushiya kata yararama sala. Kayararama sala yararama. Gurya sala. May all of this density be alchemized. All the south node, Yeakata, Ekitearama. Ask the womb healers to come in to assist with clearing this ancestral wounds that's been carried over. Katayararama sala, removing the drama, the trauma. Eyararama sala, yararama sala. Go ayararama to the sacral. Hayeriaroromo soyarama. With Gaia, the earth. Gatayarama sala. With themselves, their own bodies, their own physicalities. Goyama. Kuroshima sala. Release, 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 release. There it is. Release. Ah, yeah, there it is. Gata yara masala. Shiara malakata. Shiara malala yakata yara. Yarama, yarama. It feels lighter in the cranium area now. Doesn't feel heavy or that pressure. Gata yarama. Yarama. Help the collective to release, but to be fully here and embodied in their body so they can release. Ayararama, to ground. Yarararama, to release. Yereyama, let's raku, let's ground. Kraya. Yeyararama sala yararama kata. Guru sala yararama. Ekete yararama sala yar. Raku. 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 Kariyararama sala asks for heightened buffers and shields in the collective's energy fields. As they're releasing, heightened buffers and shields, heightened rainbow ray, golden white, crystalline light in the energy fields, and the meridians, and the chakras, and the auric field, customized via their higher selves according to their needs at will as they're navigating through, for heightened sense of safety and security, comfort to release. Ashiakatai, sacred safe space to release. Shiakataya. Yaramasala Raku Kraya. Raku Kraya. Raku Kraya. Okay, I'm going to disengage from the session, light team. Ask my team to assist. I send the collective's energies all back to them. I disconnect, and my energy back to me. I disconnect, blessed and transmuted by the violet fire. All right, collective, I invite you all to, if you're still awake and up. If you're not, no worries. But touch your feet, wiggle your hands. Okay, I certainly advise that you drink a lot of water. Okay, that you go easy on yourself. Maybe shower, soak, swim. Okay, whatever you feel guided. You may have dreams. Don't stress out about it. Some of it may just simply be releasing. But you can always set the intention, asking your guides to reveal or to help you to understand whatever is needed. but I can feel the energy feels a lot better now. Okay, I don't feel all that. It was heavy in the head. It was a lot of anxiety and stress and a lot of overthinking, and it's gone. Okay, so there's been a lot of release here. And as I said, tomorrow we'll have a whole nother session for bringing in the positive energies here and healing certain aspects, okay? Bringing in positive energies and healing certain aspects, okay? Oh, beautiful. I would like to just thank you all for allowing me to be a facilitator, an energy channel, a part of your path and journey. And if this has helped you in any way, I'm grateful. And if you feel guided to please like, share, and subscribe. If you've gotten anything of use and value out of this, then someone else could, right? That's how we pay it forward. And I believe, that if you are open and receptive to this, that I feel it now. So some of you may actually literally feel and just not understand why you feel the lift or the shift, okay, in energy, and that's fine. And you may not feel it at all. But one thing I've learned about this stuff is if it's in divine order and alignment and you're open to it, these things are done. They're done, and you'll start to see the fruits of it as time continues to proceed, okay? And other times we have to just keep at it. If I haven't learned anything else, I learned that diligence certainly plays a role in many things, okay? In many things, including this type of stuff, okay, beautiful souls? All right. So, may you be well. If you're a divine being on this path, and you are doing the best you can to transform your life, and you operate in positive love and light energy, to you, may you be well. For those that are in malevolence, my intention is that this doesn't work for them, that it actually goes into reverse. Some of you may say, why? Because that's that predatory, exploitatory energy. People who seek these things, but only in the name of continuing to do harm. And so for that, I don't agree. And I'm asking my light team to ensure that people who come here to receive comfort and to feel better, or to receive healing, or to steal, or any such toxic things, okay, that it serves for them as a curse, because the motives and the intentions are wrong. And so anyone coming to exploit something that's meant to be beautiful and helpful, okay, or to try to bypass dealing with things that the soul and the guides have asked, my intention is that for individuals like that, it does absolutely nothing for but go into reverse. Because sometimes people are being called to accountability, and the reason they don't feel well is because they're ignoring their soul's pull to make something right. So they're going to Reiki master after Reiki master, reading after reading, healer after healer, church after church, trying to escape dealing with something that the soul has been asking them to do. And so for those individuals, my intention is that nothing that I do and create serve them. And that what they attempt to do, that it turns into a curse, a source of a curse. That it goes into reverse. If they're here to steal, that they're exposed, and that it turns out to be a curse for them. If they're trying to bypass doing something right by others or doing something right by me, that it also turns into a curse until they follow suit with Source and their higher selves and ancestors to remedy or to amend whatever they've been asked to do. Okay? And I invite you maybe to start doing the same thing if you're on a similar type of a journey. Because sometimes it's not about cleansing and clearing. Other times it's about making changes and making an amends when you've been asked to do so. And that's the part often that we don't want to hear, I know, but it's the truth. Just take what resonates and what guides you, of course, okay? That could be for somebody you know, right? I did readings today about that, how there's no peace when your soul has asked you something and you resist it, right? All right, you guys. Love and light. Namaste.